Good evening, gentlemen of the court, including Mr. Horse. Good evening, guys. Welcome to King's Court. And now's where we get serious. You all have been summoned here by my lovely apprentice right down below, Miss Gretchen. Thank you very much for bringing everyone in. Dr. Juicebox Guy and Dine. And therefore, thank you all for coming. And, well, as you all may know, I have one spot open at the King's Round Table, also known as playoffs. And I need you all to tell me exactly why you or your team deserves to get in. I am representing VBO at the top of the table, of course, the returning king myself in my fancy attire.
Question. Why is
Yes,
it just the
Dine.
three of us? Why do we have to fight this out?
No one else matters. Doctor, let's begin with you. My good wizardly friend, you look quite dark. Do you have anything on your mind?
I'm just wondering why these other two are even here. I have the prince on my team already. Bullet Prince is the rightful heir to the throne. How can anybody even contest the namature?
I mean, you are a prince, but you're wearing a wizard's outfit, so who knows? Maybe you're the confused one. I'm not really sure. Axe, go away.
Uh,
Axe, leave.
if
Sorry, guys, about
if
the frog.
if a humble horse may say so myself, I am very familiar with names and things of that related field and rhyming pattern. I don't think names are enough to earn a spot at the round table, Mister Doctor. Think you'll have to come up with something a little better than that.
What's
Maybe something like the best 80 carry in the league, Alistair.
Mm.
what's a king but a name? We didn't vote for this guy. He just named himself king. What is
He did win last year, Doctor.
that's
Watch it now,
semantics.
Doctor. You'll get yourself expelled from the king's court if you're not cautious with your words.
But don't
I do like your point, Dine, about Alistair being the best AD carry in the league. Lotus do look good, and their bot lane certainly deserves a spot at the table.
Yeah, and you better remember it, Necrox. I know I'm protecting you from Doctor here, but we were an inch away from taking you down last year, and we'll do it again, mark my words.
I mean, fair enough. The only guy I'm scared of here is the man with a sword, Juicebox Guy. You're suited up tonight. You're ready to battle.
Lords, ladies, all in between, listen, pray thee. We come not for playoffs, but for the crown itself. You may be a gentle ruler in your time. You might have come down with an iron fist at one stage, but you do not have Clonk. You lack the Gronk. And there is no Zonk. You cannot lead if you do not have a leader. And we have the finest. No one will come for Glaive Amethyst because we are the shiniest Glaive in the league. And pray thee, I will slay any. Tell me different. We have a great support. Trivia Boy, a fantastical individual. I've talked to him several times. And if you do, I pray thee, you will be beheaded. That is the Clonk way.
But Juicebox, have you ever played
Bonkum.
trivia with Trivia Boy?
A wise man, to say the least. No.
No.
But come on, guys.
Y'all are
That,
feisty.
that is blasphemy right there, Necrox. How can you not have? How can you know Trivia Boy and not have played trivia with him? This must be disallowed. There is no way this man can be allowed on your round table. He does not even know his own friends and subjects.
Hmm.
I mean, that's part of the
Juice
ruling
box.
cast, though, right? Does anybody truly know anybody? I mean, we're sitting here talking to Vlad Banner's onliners, and they're sitting here upon their throne of lies. They don't even ban Vlad.
Listen, the name is irrelevant. We are Vlad Banners online only all the time. And we are wearing the crown, as you can see, that's been slightly cut off above my head. That is obvious. What's also obvious, that only one of you at the end of the night gets to join me on my table. So I'd recommend, instead of going for my throat, go for each other's, because two of you will join the bones below me.
My peerless paramours, my sweetings, you must understand understand, in order to be the best, you must have the best. This is not science, it is alchemy. You combine the ingredients, they forge together, and join in the greatest mid laner Paz 2.
This
If
is why knights need more education, man. Alchemy, science, they're the same freaking thing, juice box. You just do the thing and stuff comes out.
They
It's
Now
still-
wait a minute. We have
science.
a horse. We have a horse. How are you gonna tell this guy to get more educated? We literally have a horse in the
A
court.
horse
and
is
he's got a
educated.
spot.
Where do you think it learned how to talk, VBO? Come on.
A very
Doctor,
true
you-
statement coming out of my friend Doctor. I have been educated at the finest universities the land does have to offer. I simply prefer
Exactly.
to neigh on occasion.
Doctor,
It's a speech
you
impediment.
yap, you cry like a small toddler. Maybe some baby powder in the jungle will ail your, honestly, frankly, annoying voice. You do not
Alright.
you do not have the best at anything, and I might even go so far as to say that you have the worst at everything.
Bippity boppity
I-
bog. I'm gonna turn you into a frog.
I dare say I agree with Juicebox Guy on this. I do
Yes.
not think there is a single position in Doctor's arsenal that is better than the ones that we do possess. Support, AD carry, mid lane, jungle, top lane. It's all in favor of us. I mean, alas, his top laner has died the most times of any playoff eligible house in the realm. 5 deaths per game, 5.5 deaths per game. Potato Senpai is practically suiciding himself all the time.
Thank you,
Listen,
my gallant
we're-
steed.
Listen,
Thank
listen,
you.
listen. We're halfway through this season, guys. The harvesting time is coming up soon, and we have just been fertilizing our crops for a better half of the season coming up. Don't just wait until the harvest time comes. We will be fruitful as of yet. We are better than a parts of our whole, and we don't need a shining knight to save us because we have the people on our side.
The only fruitful thing about you is your high death count.
Okay, alright, serpents and sires. While I do appreciate the research you all have done that goes into my decision, my mind is yet to be made. I do know one thing, however. I am not a fan of statistics. DJ, or should I say D-Nay, your presence in front of the king is no longer required. You do not earn a spot at the round table. I hereby denounce you to jester of the court. You may exit. Well, you can stay for now, but at least you're a jester, so my
Yes,
friend.
I cry nay, sir, and I say boo on you and nay goodbye.
Well, now that the
All right,
wicked
well.
kid is gone, we can continue on with our noble discussion.
Carry on, Dr. Juicebox Guy. I'm impaired to hear your arguments now because it's one of you that will be joining me, VBO the Kings, in the playoffs.
I suppose I will let the lesser man speak first.
Only a meathead would consider the educated lesser juice box guy. How can you look at my roster and only see death numbers? We are so much more to that. Again, I hate to bring it up, but we do already have the prince and his wonderful mentor there, Potato Senpai. Translator's note, it means master. So you need to kneel before us as we claim our rightful spot with VBO at the top.
What is a rightful spot when it doesn't have the entertainment value to back it up? That is my question
What's-
to thee. We
what's
have the
entertaining
most
about you?
polarizing individuals in the league. We are entertaining. We make people smile. We make them cry if the DJ. We have it all, baby. And you cannot step up
The
to the plate
only
because you
thing-
cannot afford a meal.
The only thing you guys bring to battle is sleeping powder because everybody sleeps through your matches. We already know the outcome.
We
what
win.
could possibly be interesting about that? It's like watching Godzilla against the poor town of Tokyo. You already know what's going to happen. And you know what? You just turn it on and you take a nap. You'd have a better chance at staying awake during VBO's crowning ceremony.
All right. I think I've heard enough. Gentlemen, Juicebox Guy and Doctor, your arguments have been fantastic, but of course, as a ruler of this court, the only opinion that matters is mine. And between New Age and Glaive Amethyst, you've been sitting at the top of the table all season. That's my
We
spot.
are the best.
I mean, that is my spot if we're going to be honest. So
Second best.
already off at the wrong foot to begin with. Now, the wizardry that could come out from New Age, I like it. The creativity, the ability to sprinkle pizzazz across the league, and that will catch my eye. So at the end of the day, I will not be blackmailed. I will not be threatened by the knife that Juicebox Guy is holding on screen and on his camera. Doctor, welcome yourself to the round table. Axeman Gretchen, please bring in Doctor and welcome him. Jester, play us a song, my good friend, to celebrate the new entrance under the King's Court.
If I may say so, dear king, you are only a king for now. And we will not stand for this for much longer, particularly myself must wear a jester mask, for we of this house, we are the lotus blossom. We have risen from the filth and muck. We are beauty, and we will rise again. We may be jesters now in mid-table. You may have banished us from your court, but we shall return ever stronger with Mr. Kiwiism and Alistair and your nightmare JVL at the helm, and we will force our way onto your court and into your nightmares. There is your song, good king, and I bid you adieu.
And I'm gonna stab you.
Well, to the two of you who could not make it, I wish you the best of luck. I'll see you in our second series tonight, Mr. DJ. And to Juicebox Guy, please refrain from stabbing actual individuals. And with that, with a new addition to the King's Court and a spot in the playoffs, New Age have been granted permission to win some games tonight in our first set. With that, we will throw it on over to the analyst desk. Take it away, boys. Break it down for the action.